Hi, I'm Barry John. Welcome back to Let's Play Descent Mercenary. We are almost at the end, and I'll let my co-pilots introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Laylite. Hold the garlic.
And I am Milhy. Please pass the salt.
Here you go. Salt and pepper shakers straight from England. Do ignore them if they say exterminate.
Excellent.
Now, this level is short and sweet, and I like it, which is weird for me saying something about Descent 3, but I do like this level.
I see the word mini-bosses in that preview. Oh, hey, there we go.
Those look dangerous.
Now there's some gameplay functionality right there.
Oh, we need to destroy the reactor. Oh, yes.
Yes, so our job is to sneak in 3 mini-boss mechs into a mine, have them purge the mine of, basically, robots, and then fly in and deal with the reactor ourselves to leave.
So, wait, if we're taking the mini-bosses in here, and then we're blowing up the mine, doesn't that mean that the mini-bosses also get blown up with the mine?
This is more of a stress test for combat. And there's
so they're gonna send data back to the mothership, and it's more about the data than them being installed here.
Yeah. But we are at the Cesium mine.
Got some little trees in all these rooms.
They're not so much trees. When we get into the rooms, you'll actually see they're basically support pillars.
Oh, that wasn't very clear from the map.
Lots of things are not clear from the map.
Alright, so we gotta find these guys first, and then kind of have them tag along behind us like the Guybot does, I guess?
Not quite. Step 1 is to infiltrate the mine ourselves. But to do that, we need to find all of these maintenance bots and steal their keys.
Oh, we got stealing access keys, we got blowing up a reactor. This is starting to feel old school.
Well, at least these maintenance bots will probably be easier to track down than the fish that were holding keys in earlier games, right?
Yes, because that's the maintenance bot right up here. I just ignored for a second. Generating its own light source to let you know that, hey, I am here.
Oh, that's nice. Meanwhile, the band is just having a jam session over there in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the music in this one. Oh yeah, there's the blue key. You can tell it has blue lighting.
Yep, just fixing the welding on this structural support.
But I need all 3 access cards before I can advance to the next section.
And yes, hello, spawner.
That is an enemy spawner down there. And this is
usually go on.
Sorry, I'm just double checking things here, making sure I haven't gotten too far turned around, because I need to hit energy recharge cubbyhole.
This is unusually non-linear for this bit.
As I said, I do like this level because there is this non-linear aspect to it, and I need the 3 maintenance. As I said, I need the 3 maintenance keys. That's to get through the door at the top of that central area.
Letting you do them in any order is interesting, compared to the usual design paradigms.
Yeah, they do seem to be giving you just the right amount of space to work with.
Did you just blow up a mini-boss?
Some choices, but not too many.
No, I didn't. That's one of the energy-stealing enemy fights.
Oh.
Now, you may have noticed that my weapons loaded is a little bit more robust in this level than it was at the end of the previous level. That's because after I made my recording run of the last level, I realized, wait a second, I forgot to save at the end of it.
Ooh.
So I had to replay the last level without recording, and this time I didn't die, explode, and lose all of my power-ups.
I mean, I guess that's what level select codes and multiple save slots are supposed to alleviate, but games still do have a widely varying amount of friendliness in that regard.
He's very true, but that's number 2. Okay, you know what? I do like the music. I do like the little electronic hip to it, or the bop to it.
Yeah, it's not bad, it's just out of place compared to the rest of the music.
I'm glad that spawner seems to have run out of enemies. I guess it probably won't turn on again until we fly through a certain area, or is it just done? That guy was really blending in right there. I almost didn't see him until I realized that you were about to fire on him.
Yeah, they hid one in the main corridor. That's pretty clever.
Well, that's just it. Like, you look for the blinking lights.
Well, maybe the maintenance spots wouldn't have so much work to do if we weren't constantly adding all these scorch marks on these pillars.
I think that's more the job of the little scrubber robots.
Now, I have no idea how to get through there. And I don't think I do get through here in this playthrough.
Well, if it's Descent 1 or Descent 2 rules, it'd be shooting that red glowing panel, but who knows?
Yeah, I honestly have no idea how you get in there either. Maybe you just can't.
Because I remember checking the map here. I was like, I can see corridor behind it, but it looks like it's one of those dead end things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a perfect place to put an Earthshaker missile.
Or a black shark. Not that I fire off... I still haven't managed to fire off one of those guys and not get caught in my own explosion, it feels like.
Yeah, they made them a bit too powerful, and either you have to use them from too far away and you can't really do any damage, or you get sucked in your own explosion.
Yeah, it seems like they wouldn't have been able to take out that turret from the last level in one hit either. Or if they did, you'd be too close to it.
Yeah, they could probably one-shot those turrets, but yeah, I don't think you could do so safely unless you had some really good corner peeking.
But this is me just checking it. Yep, we're almost there. So, let me just clear the space out here. But this
That's a classic Descent experience, is getting shot at from 3 different angles as soon as you go into a new room.
Yep. And there's a lot of fusion hulks in this level as well, so that's certainly mixing things up.
Ah, the ceiling machine gun turret. Sneaky.
I'm really liking this level too. They got a lot of vibes from the other games, and while they're keeping the same Descent 3 style, they could have done a lot more levels like this. Well, I say that, and then we've got some switch puzzle again, which is very Descent 3.
At least we can actually see where the switches are.
Actually, this is not a switch puzzle. This is, I have to sit around and wait for these guys to load the cargo.
Oh,
Warning.
that's awkward.
Contents volatile. Gee, it's almost like there's a mini-boss robot inside each of those.
Yep, content's volatile. That's why we gotta make sure to have it dangling from a single tiny little bot, as opposed to picked up by something more robust.
Guess they didn't want to pay the animation budget for a giant crane.
Or like a hovering forklift.
But fortunately, the guy's actually pretty fast at what he does, so just as long as you don't accidentally shoot it to death, we're good.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it almost seems like the point would be to keep him alive while you're doing a firefight, but the firefight's already done.
That makes sense if you do the if you do multitask and do this while the firefight's happening, but also why would you?
I mean, the switches are so far away from the entrance that you'd really have to expose yourself to a lot of fire to be able to hit these switches. And hit the correct one yet.
And at least it goes for the shortest one last.
I mean, Dravis already did like 95% of the work getting the crate into those room. Like, he just couldn't get that last inch to get him onto that conveyor belt.
Yeah, that's why we're here. So now we can move it forward. And now we just follow these guys to the next section.
Oh, an escort mission, is it?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The next section's an escort mission, but it's not a bad escort mission.
Oh, that's rare.
Crate detected. Security alerted.
Security deployed. 1 machine gun turret on the ceiling.
Wow, they actually built a road from one part of the facility to another. That's actually reasonable. I'm impressed.
There's a surprising amount of reasonable design choices in here.
Of course, these guys decide to move at their own pace, so I'm, twiddling my thumbs going, oh, enemy bot sighted. Where? There we go.
They had to fly in from over the skybox.
They don't follow the same rules as the player does about being able to fly out of the skybox.
No, they don't.
So, are these PTMC bots, or CED, or ancient, Jupiterian tech, or what?
These bots are used by both the CED and the PTMC, but they're built by the PTMC.
Well, that looks exciting.
Yeah, I love shots like this, where you can just see something interesting off in the distance. Yeah, and I guess you get access to this whole map as soon as you fly outdoors here, so that helps too.
Just have to watch out for the cargo getting snuck up on.
Actually, I should be clear for the next section, but part of me is also... I recorded this a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember exactly when all the enemies showed up.
I mean, it's, what this is it's a set piece, so... I mean, it's visually impressive. We're just, going to have to wait a little while longer before we see what the deal is. Okay, here we come. You got something.
You have to build up anticipation while fighting these little ambush bots.
Oh man, these guys just trying to hit them.
Yeah, they do seem more interested in shooting the crates than you, but they still are dodging your projectiles.
There we go.
Yeah, good thing you didn't use the napalm rocket and leave napalm on the road. That could have been an issue.
Very true. But I realize I gotta get into the control panel here, or control room.
Hello.
Oh.
So I have to destroy them all before this force field goes down, allowing me access.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
because it's a fail-safe, not a fail, locked in.
Yeah, that's super reasonable. The door unlocks if there's no valid, it stops you from locking your keys in the car, proverbially.
Exactly.
They just weren't expecting everyone inside to get sniped through the window.
Now I just gotta wait for these guys to go forward and then rotate it to... Oh. What do you mean?
There isn't any cargo on the turntable.
Well, yeah, it's hovering above the turntable.
No, they hadn't finished loading. Now this is me failing to realize that I turned it in the wrong direction. It's like, wait, what? But it's on the... It's on there.
But it's pointing to the left.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, you can see the energy recharge station. That's that little ring in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, oh, wow.
Those guys don't mess around.
I'm glad that's aimed at the crate and not us. At least that guy dropped a lot of goodies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the game's nice enough to push them down to you if they're up in the skybox.
But now I just realized I gotta spin things around a little bit further.
Oh, so you do have to use both control towers. You can't just do everything from one of them?
No, this is the same control tower. I just have to... Because I have to send these guys to the right, not to the left. Like so.
Maybe this would have benefited from a few more labels.
Sure, the labels are on those consoles that we can't read.
Yeah, because of the nature of the way this whole thing is set up, you can't really see the controls and the boxes, the turntable, at the same time. So your sense of spatial direction is kind of thrown off a little bit, because you can't tell which of these switches is to my right, and also which direction do the boxes have to go in. I mean, for a mission like this, it's probably a good thing that they went with a whole bunch of enemies whose weapons were, lots of small projectiles with lots of spread, so they only slowly chip down the crates' health. If they went with,
Oh, like that guy?
I didn't even see him. I saw the fire on the crates before I saw the enemies.
He's just shooting fire straight through the crate. Unfortunately, it's tanky enough to take it.
Yeah, but fortunately, we are almost there at the end.
And so if any of the crates blows up, even at this late stage, you have to go all the way back to the initial loading zone?
Pretty much, yeah. Ow.
Oh man, we got the sniper back.
But anyway, to finish that thought I was having, like, an enemy with a single high damage shot, would be actually harder to deal with, because, it would get in its damage more in chunks. And so if you didn't kill it fast enough, it would just have a higher chance of being able to just do a lot of damage to the crate at once, in such a way that you can't really intercept that.
That's true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, I'd just like to point out that at this point, I don't have to do a damn thing. All the incoming enemy waves of robots will be dealt with by the mini-bosses themselves.
Yeah, that would be one way to make this a little bit more forgiving, is if, you did get one of them blown up, but you still got two here. You'd have to help out with dealing with these enemy phases. You wouldn't have, 3 machine gun bots, but only 2, but you could still live through it, and then Travis could shoo you out or something. It would still work.
Mm-hmm. But this is me realizing I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna head off and explore that, side passage over here that I skipped the first time coming through.
Yeah, maybe there's a black shark in there.
Who knows?
I see something. There's a little tiny sprite way off in the distance.
You were saying black shark?
Yep, there it is.
Alright, exploration bonus.
the one ravine that's not on the main path, so there's got to be something in it.
Yeah. Conservation of detail in level design.
Alright, thanks for the update, Guidebot. Yeah, but, I'm a hands-off manager, so I'm sure you guys are doing fine.
And they are doing fine.
It's okay, it's only a little on fire.
Yeah, they killed all the enemies faster than the CED can send them out, so they're just chilling, I guess. Oh hey, it's these guys.
Now, I'm not going to fault the CED for opening the door, whoever's in charge of this, because if they just didn't open that door, we wouldn't have a video game here. But, you would think that maybe they would have just sent everybody in at once. Is it invulnerable to that machine gun fire while it's doing that?
No, it's a little bit dodgy when it does that, so...
The smaller profile. Got it.
Engaging
That's really
reactor
unique for this. That's really unique for this series. They actually give you useful allies. You barely even have allies at all, usually.
Very true.
I don't think we've usually seen these guys with railguns before.
Oh no!
I guess it's working. Wrong missile?
Let's go with that. We'll just...
Well, easy come, easy go.
Yep. As I said, I will, if I have the chance, I will fire off a black shark and hit myself with it.
You have more lives than that guy did.
Very true, very true. Alright, plasma rifle, not fusion, plasma, not fusion, plasma. And hey, this reactor looks familiar.
Doesn't that look like one of those reactors we had to defend in that other main Descent 3 level?
Yeah, at the Red Acropolis. It's exactly the same design.
Yeah, that's the CED
Hey,
reactor
a
design, I
justified
guess.
way of reusing assets.
Yeah, it makes perfect thematic sense.
So now it's my time to blow one up. I get to blow a reactor. I get to blow a reactor.
Oh, just like
Blow up a reactor.
slight nuance
That's
there.
a very important word.
True. Mega missiles full.
Mega missile's full. You know what that means. Yes. Seems like an oversight to only let you carry 3 if you're gonna fire 2 at...
The disappointment.
Oh, I guess you only do fire 1 at a time still.
Because it is a center line launch. But no, what is a
Yeah.
disappointment is that, I got to carry 5 around in original Descent. 10 with the ammo doubler. But I only get to carry 3 in this game. But that's that. It's time to leave.
It's going critical!
Oh no.
You guys were awesome. Thank
Alright,
you
so
for
long,
playing.
bosses.
Yep. Thank you all for playing. And I will run away like a madman, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, shortly.
Oh, hello.
Oh wait, hang on, I forgot my hat. I've got to go back in.
Yeah. Nope, I will see you all next time for the last level of Descent 3 Mercenary.